In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a really cool resource called Thinglink. I'll start off by giving you an overview of what Thinglink is. I'll show you an example of a few of them using different types of Thinglinks that you can create, and then I'll also walk you through the steps of creating a Thinglink and embedding it into D2L. Before we get started, I want to let you know that Jason Silverstein from CCIT made this really awesome Thinglink reference guide that I will put a link to on our materials page. And what this does is it walks you through the same things that I'm going to talk about in this video is what is a Thinglink? What kinds of Thinglinks can I build? And then it walks you through how to actually create the Thinglink. So don't feel like you have to write every single thing down and remember all of these steps because you have this resource that you can refer to as needed. So what is Thinglink? Thinglink is a web-based platform that combines images and videos with information, links, and audio. You can create accessible and engaging interactive virtual learning experiences for your students. You can also make interactive documents to explain a procedure, take a virtual field trip, or demonstrate a step-by-step process. I'm going to start off by showing you some interactive images and videos. These you can make with a free account. So with Thinglink and a free account, there's a lot that you can do, but I will show you some of the premium items that you can create as well. And CCIT can help you with either creating those items or getting a license so that you can create them yourself. You can upload any image or video as your base media to get started. So in this example, you can see that there is a telegram. You can use tags to annotate and make the information interactive. Some examples that I'm going to show you include word walls, explaining a process, sharing limited historical resources like this one, and virtual lab exploration. So this is a really neat way to add context, background, or even driving questions to a primary source document. In this example, the instructor added tags to give the students additional information on the people and the places that are noted in this telegram. Some instructors also use Thinglink to annotate assignments to point out special features or to give further instructions. This is an example of an image that has tags added in sequential order to teach students important characteristics of halite. Adding numerical tags like this instructor has done can help you to ensure that the information is being accessed sequentially or can be referred to by the instructor a little bit easier. So you can see that there are video links as well as information links on this Thinglink. You can add an interactive word wall to your course so your students can get a better sense of what the core concepts are going to be, or to give them a reminder of what key vocabulary is for the unit. You can see this embedded right in a module description in D2L. Now I'm going to show you some interactive 360 degrees images that you can also create for your students. This is for the free account as well. You can upload any 360-degree image or video as your base media to get started. Once your media has been uploaded to Thinglink, you'll use tags to annotate and make it interactive. Some faculty at Delaware Tech use interactive 360-degree images for demonstrating processes and giving virtual lab walkthroughs. This one that's on my screen is a CEET mechanical room. It's an interactive 360-degree image that allows students to familiarize themselves with the components of a mechanical room for renewable energy sources. The tags are there to annotate close-up images, give them specific information on equipment readings, and also give them references for how they can help to maintain these different components in the lab. If they click here, they can see the spec sheets that go with it, so it links out to additional resources as well that the students can use and refer to. So this really gives them a feel like they are actually in that lab and interacting with some of those materials there. This sample was made for an English course, and it's used to help the students to determine the role of a speaker and the role of an audience in a public speaking situation. Notice that any of the information about the speaker has a little microphone icon, and then any information about the audience uses a green dot to differentiate between the two items. You can also play audio of the text that's there for students that want to listen to it instead of reading it.
Their level of expertise or familiarity with the subject. Example, a fellow engineer or a person in.
Here's a virtual tour to allow students to familiarize themselves with their campus before classes begin. The tags are used to connect one Thinglink to another to sort of simulate a tour of the campus while annotating important resources for the students. You can click on the links to learn more, and the students can move around the campus and check it all out. Here's a Thinglink linking to another area or another Thinglink to show you another region of the campus. The next feature I'm going to show you does require that you have a premium account. So you can talk to CCIT about either making one of these for you or helping you to get your account upgraded so that you can make them on your own. This is the new scenario builder that Thinglink has just developed, and it's a really cool and simple interface for building immersive online experiences. So it's almost like a choose your own adventure type of thing that you can create. You can use images, videos, 360 media, 3D models, as well as other options to introduce the viewer a choice or a question that they need to respond to continue their journey. So in this example, it's for a classroom management for an education course. There's a question here that the students have to answer. And then if they click on one of these options, it takes them to a Thinglink. So here the student has gotten the incorrect answer. If they click on the link here, it gives them some feedback, and then they can actually watch a video to help reinforce some of the skills that were being explored through the activity. And then let's just take a look at what it looks like if they get the right answer. Oh, that's the wrong answer again. Okay, here it is. This is the correct answer. And now we have a video that extends their knowledge and gives them an alternative path since they already got the information correct. On the instructor end, this is what the scenario builder looks like. So here I added my question that the students are looking at. Here are the 4 different options, and then it links to another Thinglink down here. And you can even add more paths. So maybe the students answer another question, or they jump to another Thinglink that's there, or maybe you have some condition that they have to meet in terms of creating something. So there's a lot of options that you can use for making these pathways go on and on. The next feature I'm going to show you is for premium account holders. So you can always, again, talk to CCIT so we can get you hooked up with that. But these are forms, and this is a new feature in Thinglink that allows you to create open questions or multiple choice questions, and then you can actually embed them right into your Thinglink content. Forms collect and remember learners' answers, which can allow you to assess if your students understand what you're hoping to get across to them, or whether they've gone through the entire interactive experience. So on the left-hand side, you would go to Forms, and then you would click Create. I'm going to go ahead and make an open question, and I'm going to do one to add to my Thinglink scenario that was about active listening. So I have my question there, and then I also have the correct answer. Then I'm going to go ahead and click Create Form. All right, so I've got my questions. You can put several answers there. You could say summarize, summarizing, try to get different forms in there so that you know the students will get the answer marked correct. When you're finished creating your form, you would go up to the right-hand side where it says Copy Embed Code, and then down here, this little dialog box says it has been copied to my clipboard. Now I'm going to go back to the scenario that I want to add it to, and I'm going to put it on the correct answer because that's where I want the question to go. So then I'm going to click Add Tag, and then this one is content from a website because I'm using that embed code, and they kind of give you a clue here by putting that HTML code. Here it says embed your code or URL. I'm going to go ahead and paste it here. I'll change the icon to make it a question mark, just so it, is a little more immersive or shows the students that it's a question. And then I'm going to go ahead and click done. And then I can move this to wherever I want it to be. So I'll put my question right here so it really stands out. And then if I take a look at this, I'm going to go through the scenario. I got the correct answer. And then there's my question. And then I can put the answer in there as well. And then as an instructor, I can go back to the results and I can actually see what the students say. And this is helpful if the students have an account. If not, you would have some anonymous information there. Now I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to create your very own Thinglink. So I'm going to start at the beginning. I'll go ahead and click Create. I'm going to be using a 360-degree image, and this is an image of a lab on the Terry campus. I'm going to go ahead and click where it says 360 image, and then I'm going to upload it from my computer. I put it right on my desktop. All right, I just uploaded the file. Now I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. And then here I can see the Terry Nursing Lab Classroom has been uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Here's my really awesome image that was taken by CCIT. I'm going to click Edit. And then I already have some tabs with content on them that I want to use. So first I'm going to add a tag. And what I want to add is just a text label. So here I'm going to add a tag that says, this is the instructor's computer. And these kinds of tags are really nice because it's a hover tag. So if the student hovers over that tag that's there, they can automatically see the content without having to click on anything. Now I'm going to add another tag, but this time I want to add a video. So I'm going to imagine that this video is playing up on the projector here. So I'm going to go to the one that says add text and video because I want to give them a little bit of context. Watch this video to learn more about checking vital signs. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the URL for this video that I want to use. So I'm going to copy that URL, go back to my Thinglink, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste that URL. And then you can also change what you want the button to say. So sometimes I just kind of take the title from the video, and then I put that as my button text, and then I tell them that it's a video. And because this is going to be a video as well, I'm going to click Change Icon, and then I want to use the video one so that the students get that visual indication that it's a video. So now when I move around, I can see that that's playing on the screen that's there. I'm going to do one more, and this time I'll do a podcast. So I'm going to do Add Text and Media, listen to this podcast to get a different perspective on checking vital signs. So here I have my podcast. Go ahead and copy the link. I'll paste it in. Then I'm going to change the button text, vital signs here, paste that in. Then next to it I'll put podcast. And then I'm going to change this to maybe something that looks like a speaker or something to that regard. That way the students know that they're going to be listening to something, or they could listen to it like this. Okay, I'll add that in there. And then I'll go ahead and click done. So I'm going to put that, I don't know, right here next to maybe some things that they might be using to check vital signs. And then when you're done, you click done. And then you can get a really good preview of what that's going to look like. To share it, you can go to share. And then what you're going to want to do is change the visibility in settings. I always make mine unlisted, so anybody who gets the link can access it. They don't have to sign in or have an account or a password or anything else like that. I'm going to go ahead and click save. And then you can actually take this embed code, copy it, and you can put it into D2L. So now I'm in D2L and I've created a page where I want to add my Thinglink. And I think it's nice to have it embedded right on the page. That way students don't have to go to an external link. They can look at it right on D2L. So I'm going to go ahead and add it here. I'll go to the Insert Stuff button, scroll down to enter the embed code, and then I just paste in that embed code from Thinglink. You're going to want to click Allow to allow that site to be placed into D2L. And then you can center it to make it a little nicer. I think it's a best practice always to add the direct link underneath, just in case students are using a mobile device and maybe they're unable to access it for whatever reason. So you can do that by going to the Share Link button at the top, and it's going to go ahead and copy it for me. And then I'm going to say Terry Lab Thinglink. I'll highlight this, go up and add a link, scroll down to URL. I'll go ahead and paste it there and make sure that it opens in a new window. I'm going to click Insert, and then I'll hit Save and Close. And now the students can interact with the Thinglink right in D2L on that page. So it's so nice. They can go right to the videos and they can check it all out from D2L. I hope this video gave you some really good ideas for ways that you can make some of your course materials more interactive. As always, if you need anything, you can always reach out to CCIT. We're here to support you and help you at every step of the way. Thank you so much for watching.